This Dr. Airsoft product review is brought to you by Mad Bull Airsoft and SOCOM Gear. Hello and welcome to Airsoft Medicine. The AEG Burst Wizard was sent to me by its manufacturer in California to try it out. They thought it had some safety features to it because it controls how your AEG fires. It has 3 modes. One is sniper mode, where it only allows 1 shot per second, even in automatic mode. Another mode that it has is the burst fire adjustment mode, where you can adjust for 3 burst fire, 4 burst fire, 5 bursts, all the way down to 1 per second. In full auto mode, when you pull the trigger, it'll give you your burst, and then if you continue holding on to the trigger for a full second, it'll then go into full auto mode. It's also adjustable with this version of it, the LV. What you can do is when you first plug it into your battery, pull the trigger immediately, and then when you do the burst mode, even if you pull the trigger down, it will not fire full automatic. The last mode that it has is a rate of fire control. This is really good if you're using a LiPo and a gun that you don't want to shoot at a high rate of fire. You set it up and you can actually adjust your rate of fire down from maximum all the way down to about 1 per second. Now, in trying this with my own rifle, what I found was that the sniper mode did not work for me. I don't know if it's a problem with my battery, with my gun, or if it actually doesn't work from the Burst Wizard. You'll have to look at the comments and see if the manufacturer has told us why it's not working when I tried it. But when I try it, what happens is that it will wait 1 second and then fire. My understanding is the way it's supposed to work in sniper mode is it will fire and then disable the gun from firing again for 1 second. The rate of fire mode works perfectly well. What happens to make it work is when you plug in the device to your gun and hook it up to the battery, you have to have the potentiometer or the set screw turned all the way clockwise. Then, once the gun is set up, you can adjust the screw to turn it down to reduce the velocity or the rate of fire. The other mode that it has, the burst mode, if you have the screw set somewhere between either extreme, either all the way clockwise or all the way counterclockwise, it's in burst mode. And then as you turn it after the battery is hooked up, as you turn it, it adjusts how many bursts it will have, whether it be 3 bursts or 4 bursts. So I tried to get it to do just a 3 burst mode, and it works. It does it right. It also does the rate of fire correctly. It's just the sniper mode that I couldn't get to work, but I don't put that much value in the sniper mode with this device, because if I were to take this to a game I play in and I have a gun that's capable of full auto and they look at it and see that this being in line between the battery and the gun is the only thing that's keeping me shooting semi-auto, I don't think most people that run a game are going to let me use it anyway. So consider this if you want to get that 3 burst that you otherwise can't get with your gun. Less than $40 and you can take it from gun to gun to gun. It also has some other features that I haven't yet tried out. One of them is if you have a fully charged LiPo and you connect it, it will, as long as you leave it in the gun for the full discharge cycle, vibrate as the LiPo battery gets toward the end of its discharge cycle. Why would you want to do that? Well, some LiPo batteries can cause damage or be damaged by firing them to a full discharge state. You don't want to do that with them. This will keep that from happening. Something else, another safety feature that it has, is if you are controlling the rate of fire in a gun that can fire really fast on, say, an 11.1 LiPo, this is a safety feature because it can help keep things from overheating and damaging your gun. Again, safety feature as far as keeping you from firing a full rate of fire. If somebody is getting a lot of shots to a sensitive part of the body and you're at 20 plus rounds per second, but instead you're using this to shoot a little slower, that would be a safety feature. So that's why we talk about it here with Dr. Airsoft and Airsoft Medicine. Thanks for watching. I want you to also know that you can check airsoftmedicine.com to learn about our Facebook page, to learn about our podcast, and to learn about our YouTube channel, which you're watching right now. Thanks again, and next time we'll be talking about some more features on other products for safety and protection in airsoft. Until then, this is Dr. Airsoft saying, play safely. This Dr. Airsoft product review was brought to you by Mad Bull Airsoft and SOCOM Gear.